Hey, how's everybody doing? I want to take a moment out to talk about the hatred. More importantly, the racism in trucking. Right now, we are dealing with a lot of bad weather. Windstorms, ice storms, snowstorms, etc. Because of that, we have a lot more accidents. We have a lot more trucks running off the road. We have a lot more things going on that experienced drivers would consider to be stupidity, but new drivers just don't know any better. And I see the posts, I see the videos, and this is because of the Mexicans. This is because of the Africans. This is because of the Somalians. This is because of. Really, people? Is that the best that we could do? So an individual made a mistake. An individual didn't know what he was doing. But your stupidity, your racism, your bias makes you think a smart thing to say is an entire culture of people are idiots because of one person's mistake? All right, so for all of you racists, let me break it down for you. And I'm not going to give you a bias. I'm not going to give you a racist comment. I'm going to give you facts. Fact number one. For the longest time, trucking in the United States was predominantly one culture. To say that one culture, y'all going to say I'm a racist, so I'm not. I'm going to say it was an American culture. But it was predominantly that culture. Now, due to the accidents and the problems on the road with trucks that were created by that predominant culture, the DOT stepped in and said, okay, we're going to break it down like this. Y'all can't be driving 24 hours no more. Y'all can only drive 11 hours now. That had nothing to do with the new drivers that are here now. That had nothing to do with the other cultures that are here now. That has to do because of the American culture that was here already driving. So when the DOT broke it down and they said you could only drive 11 hours a day, loads weren't being transported in a timely manner that they were being transported before, when you could drive 17, 20, 24 hours a day. So big companies said, we got to figure out a way that we can still get these loads there in a timely manner. What if we put two people in a truck? Team drive. You put two people in a truck, that truck doesn't stop, right? But where are we going to get the people from to fill that demand? Ain't like everybody knocking on the door saying, I want to be a truck driver. So they started offering bonuses. You see them all over the place. They still doing it. They offering free training. They offering in-house training with financing. They offering all kinds of stuff so that they can fill that second seat in those trucks. And in doing that, they giving them 1 month of school, 2 months of school in between there, 100 hours on the road with a mentor, and you good to go. Go drive. They got people that are mentoring new drivers that ain't got but 3-4 months on the road their damn self. So check this out. Somebody gets their license in March. They got March, April, they on the road. May, July, August, They training. Ain't had a bad weather day yet. So what we have right now with the people that are crashing all the time and with the people who don't know what they're doing all the time is a result, is a consequence from rushing to put drivers on the road because of the changes in the DOT rules that were caused by the American culture and the mistakes that they were making when they were driving prior to the DOT rules. And that's all it is. So if you want to blame somebody, if you want to point fingers, blame the people who were driving before DOT felt the need to say, hey, you can only drive 11 hours a day. Blame the people who were driving before DOT said you can work a max of 14 hours a day. Blame the people who were driving before DOT said you could only work a 70-hour work week if you're driving trucks. Because of what they were doing, DOT put these rules causing this demand on new drivers. And stop blaming the result. And definitely stop blaming entire cultures because of the lack of knowledge of one person. Don't we have enough hatred in this country as it is? Haven't we dealt with enough racial issues as it is? Time to stop pointing the finger and stop blaming the other guy and start taking responsibility. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Be safe out there.